Welcome to day 4 of my 5-day egg fast. The end is in sight and I'm looking forward to having a little more variety in my diet. But before we go on, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Kathy Dean with Healthy Ambitions, a website and YouTube channel dedicated to the ketogenic diet and exercise. So I want to recap a little bit from yesterday, and the numbers I gave at the end of yesterday's video were off by 1 because I forgot to include my one of my drinks from yesterday. But all in all, I had 10 eggs and 10 fats and 7 ounces of cheese, and it's the cheese that I really felt like I overindulged in. So I was not looking forward to getting on the scale this morning because I was planning to report either no change in my weight or an increase. But somehow, and it defies all logic in my brain, I was down another 0.8 of a pound. It doesn't even make sense. Just for morbid curiosity, I guess, I actually plugged everything I ate yesterday into my FitnessPal, just curious to see what my calories were. And I had over 2,300 calories yesterday. So this kind of goes into the fact that, yes, if you overindulge in calories, calories in, calories out, there's kind of a big debate on that right now. And there's a lot more focus on the quality of the calorie. And while this diet is not meant to be long-term, it is just a fast, eggs themselves are very nutrient rich. And during this diet, I am obviously eliminating anything that might cause inflammation or other issues with my hormones. So it's just very interesting to me. And so if I had 2,300 calories today with all the extra cheeses, I've been sitting at about 2,000 calories every day this week and steadily losing a little bit of weight each day of this egg fast. So, hardcore calorie restriction is not necessarily the way to go. Your food choices are. So I'll get off that soapbox and we'll get into today's food. So for breakfast, starting the day, as always, with my coffee. This is an egg fast coffee, and it is an iced coffee. A lot of people complain that they can't make an iced coffee with fats in it without the coffee getting chunky, and there's nothing worse than having bits of butter and coconut oil in your cold coffee. Ugh, it's just really nasty. With the egg in it, that seems to alleviate some of those problems. And if you go back to my day 1 video, I go into more detail on how I make this iced coffee and keep it from solidifying on me. And then today, I'm doing pancakes again, or I should say crepes. It's the egg fast crepes. They are made with eggs and cream cheese. I have a pat of butter on top, which has already started melting, and a tablespoon of Lakanto maple syrup, which is a syrup made out of monk fruit, which is a keto-friendly sweetener. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, and I will talk to you at lunch. So I didn't plan out all my meals for the whole week. Early in the week, I'm just kind of winging it. And the problem with winging it is when you're super excited about making a recipe, getting on video showing you how to make the recipe, and just so you know, it was gonna be egg fast maple bars, which is a variation of the egg fast lemon bar. I didn't care for the lemon bar, so I altered them to a flavor that I do like. However, I don't have all the ingredients I need. So I'm left with walking to the grocery store because my husband has the car today, or just not making them, which would be really sad. So I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Maybe after lunch, I'll head to the store. But I wanted to make them before lunch because they do not taste good warm at all. But you stick them in the fridge for like 3 to 4 hours and let them get good and cold, and they are amazing. So I don't know, I'm gonna think about it. It's lunchtime. I've been waiting all week to try this recipe. It's a new one in the egg fast world. It is egg fast mac and cheese. I'm so excited. So I've got that batch of leftover noodles that I made yesterday because I made that double batch, so I wouldn't have to do it again today. And I'm going to make the cheese sauce, which consists of a tablespoon of butter, 1 ounce of cream cheese. I'm gonna melt those together And then we're gonna add in 1 ounce of cheddar cheese, let that get all melty, and then we're gonna pour it over the heated up noodles. All right, it's time for the taste test. That's pretty good. I don't know that I like it better than the Alfredo sauce, but if I was looking for a mac and cheese fix, I definitely think this would be the way to go. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish up this lunch. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm gonna try to stay away from snacking between now and dinner. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and go to the store today, because if I get out of the house and get away from the kitchen, maybe I won't be thinking too much about the fact whether or not I'm hungry. And it's, of course, you know, am I hungry or am I just munchy? And that's always tough to tell sometimes. I didn't quite make it to dinner. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm starving, so we're doing another bowl of Parmesan cheese, and this will keep me satisfied until dinner. I didn't make it to the store, and that's my fault. I got distracted doing other things around the house, and so hunger set in. But you know, spoonful of parm. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in real quick, let you know what I have going on. I'm in the middle of making oopsie rolls, and you'll see I've got egg yolks here that have been beat together with cream cheese and salt, and I have egg whites here that I have whipped up. And I'm now going to fold the egg whites into the egg yolks. I'm going to cook it at 325 for 25 to 35 minutes. It depends on how they look. And then I'll breast out the skillet and start making these sandwiches. So there's the oopsie rolls on the baking sheet. I think these were actually, they were made first back in the Atkins days. And it was basically the first low-carb bread type material that most of your low-carb dieters were eating. Probably close to 30 minutes, and then I'll be able to start working on my dinner. Okay, dinner is done. The oopsie rolls come out like this, and they're, you know, they're very airy, they're very light, so it doesn't quite take care of a bread craving. But for the egg fast, it does make a great bottom and top of a sandwich. And this turned out so good. This is my egg and cheese grilled sandwich. Now let me cut into it for you. Looks good, right? So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna try not to eat anything else before I go to bed tonight, but it's pretty early, so there's probably gonna be an egg shake in my future. And if there is, I'll let you know. It's almost 10 o'clock at night and it's time to go to bed, but I wanted to jump on real quick and let you know I did not break and have an egg shake. So after dinner, I didn't have any other snacks. We actually were invited to go trail hiking with some friends, and we went on about a 3-mile walk, I think. And so it definitely got me out of the house. It got my mind off any food and got us home late enough that I don't really want to eat and go straight to bed. So anyway, that is the end of day 4. Tomorrow is the last day, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. All right, guys, you have a good night, and I will see you on the next video.